The DISRUPTu show is back. It's going to look a little bit different. It's going to feel a little bit different, but it's going to provide the same value, if not more, than what we always have. So get ready. Here we go. Welcome everybody to DISRUPTu episode. I don't know what it is. It's been a while since we've done one of these episodes. The format for DISRUPTu is going to be a little bit different. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to do three kind of different segments. One, I'm going to answer a question that's related to, Ryan, how would you market blank? Two, just straight up social media questions. And then three, a 60-second kind of rant on a specific topic. So, first episode in this new format question is, Ryan, how would you market a brand new funeral home in a small community that has two competitors that have been there forever?
Forever.
Here's the deal. Those two funeral homes that have been there forever have probably had some historic relationships with families in that community. The good thing for you is relationships are what drive more business to a funeral home. 80% of funeral home business is relationship driven. I'm going to wager and say that these two other firms that have historically been there forever are doing nothing online to keep those relationships up. And they're banking on, I serve great grandpappy and grandpappy and grandma and mom and dad, so I'm going to serve baby boomer as well. That's not the case anymore. We're seeing less and less repeat families. You're serving a family once every 15 years. That's a long time to stay engaged with that family and keep them up to date on the funeral home and what you're doing and how you're doing it better. So you've got a great opportunity as a new funeral home to come into the market, get great brand awareness by being super transparent, creating content specifically around who you are, what you do, and how you do it better to establish that relationship. The relationship is the golden piece. And if no one's connecting with that consumer online, you've got that opportunity. And even if they have done some things online, they're probably not doing it to the extent that they should be. So paid Facebook content to get in front of the consumer, creating content that's super organic to who you are, what you do, how you do it better than anybody else. Are you doing virtual grief groups? That's a great place to start, and having those grief groups available online through Facebook and inviting the community. So you're inviting families that have gone to the other funeral home before, but that funeral home's not offering these virtual grief groups, you are. So you're getting those families into your brand and into your funnel by providing something that's valuable. The other thing I would definitely be doing is virtual lunch and learn events. I would be making them fun, game oriented. I would be partnering with local restaurants where maybe I'm doing taste testing.
I like it a lot.
And you're gonna pick somebody to send a catered meal to. Like, get creative. And that's where our team is brilliant, is helping our clients come up with creative campaigns and contest ideas to get this stuff into the marketplace in a way that is digestible and valuable. So that is where I would start. I would go heavy on social media and paid Facebook content, as well as Google search ads if there's a high search volume in your area. If it's a small community, there's likely not. So I would be going heavy into community activities where I'm engaging in volunteering and sponsoring different community things that get a lot of exposure. And then I would be going double down on what I'm spending inside of Facebook, just creating that content that's different, that really shows your heart, who you are, how you do it better than anybody else, and really how you're different without pointing fingers at they do this, but we do it this way. Talk about you, the value you provide, and how you do it different. All right, question number 2, and this is just a straight up social media question, and it is, Ryan, you talk a lot about engagement. What counts as engagement, and what does it all mean? Oh man, this is a great one, because engagement is the crux of what makes social media so valuable. Engagement is where you build that relationship. So this is what engagement is. Engagement is any action that the consumer takes around a piece of content that you put out, whether that's clicking on an image, clicking on a link, clicking the like button, commenting, sharing. Any action that is taken on your page around content counts as engagement. It could be 10-second video view, could be clicking on an image, could be saving a post. So maybe they see a video that's in their feed from your funeral home, they don't have time to watch it, so they save it. Any action that is taken around a piece of content is considered engagement. The engagement is what keeps them seeing more content. So that's why it's so valuable, because it keeps your content and your brand in front of them. Brand awareness is key, and relationships are the ultimate king when it comes to solidifying more business for your funeral home. 80% of your business is relationship driven. Engagement is going to drive that relationship. That's why it's so valuable. If you have questions that you want me to answer, there's a number right here. Text that number. That is direct to me. Yes, you could text that number. I send out random text messages to people that are in my text community, giveaways, different fun things. But if you want a question answered on here, text that number and text that question. Let's have a convo. All right, segment number 3 is kind of the rant. This is the positive one, and it is mindset. I want to talk about mindset and why it matters in your life, in your business, in your relationships. We are living in a time period right now where it is so easy to be toxic. It's so easy to be negative. Everything around us, the noise that we hear is negative, and you absolutely carry that into your personal life. You carry that into your relationships, and it's easy to carry it into your business when you're meeting with families, when you're engaging with your staff. Having a clear mindset where you're able to focus on the things that are positive. I just had a conversation this morning. This is so great that this was the topic the team picked out. I had this conversation with my 14-year-old this morning. She woke up, came downstairs, was in a terrible mood. Like for no reason, like nothing had happened. She had just woke up. I said, look, you have the ability to clear your mindset and make this day about something positive. You have the ability to choose joy. Joy is a choice. It is possible to be upset, to be hurt, to be angry, to be sad, to be all kinds of emotions, yet still be joyful in your interactions with people. And I think that is key. So I want you to do this. Before you walk into your funeral home tomorrow, or whenever you're watching this, the next time, if you're in your office, before you walk out into the foyer of the funeral home, before you go meet with that next family, I want you to stop before you get to the front door of your funeral home, exit your office, into that arrangement room. Take a deep breath and go, I choose joy. Smile and walk in. I guarantee it is impossible. It is impossible to have a negative mindset when you are focusing on things that are positive. So I love positivity. I love mindset conversations, choosing joy. It is a choice. Make that choice. Take that deep breath, choose joy, choose positivity. You're going to serve families better. Your relationships are going to be impacted positively by it. And your day is just going to be a whole lot better. There's a lot of bad things. I get it. It's okay to be going through something sad, but still find joy. It's okay to be going through something difficult and still find happiness. It is possible to choose joy and have a positive mindset when you do it. All right, that wraps up this episode of Disrupt You. I hope that this was valuable. I hope you like this format. I'm pretty pumped about it. I'm out and about and traveling and not in an office. We are working remote, so you're going to get a lot of handheld videos like this. I got a tripod coming. I'm going to make it a little less shaky. You may get some dark rooms early in the morning where I capture a thought and share it with you. But look, the best way to connect with me one-on-one is text this number. Join our text community, my text community. We're going to be sharing on-brand things, off-brand things, personal content for me, contests, giveaways, things that are fun, things that are going to get you to think differently. You can text me questions. You can text me one-on-one. It's all access to me. So text this number and join my text community. Until next time, keep disrupting.